Hey, this is Trevor with REItheme. A video for you for new members, for new REItheme members, on the benefits of SEO, but also how to really leverage your new REItheme website lead generation platform to really get the most out of the SEO capabilities that we offer you. So there's definitely some things out of the box that you're going to have awesome benefits from REItheme as far as the search engine rankings goes that no other competitors of ours really been able to touch and do as well as we have to this point. But it's not something that you can just set it and forget it if you really want to get the results, the best results possible. There have been some customers, and I'll show you, who have just really done nothing at all and still have really solid results. And there's some customers in more competitive markets who need to do a little bit more work to really get the results that you want. So if you're really looking to get a lot of leads through the search engines, through search engine optimization, so essentially whenever somebody goes to Google and types up a term, stop foreclosure or discount properties in whatever town, if you want to be the one that comes up in that search ranking, you better watch this video. It's going to be about 15 minutes long. It's going to go over some decently advanced stuff, but a lot of it is just going to be really basic stuff to get you going, and more of the advanced stuff is in future videos if you want to dive into that stuff. So if you want to get great search rankings with your REItheme website, before you do anything to your website, I really suggest you watch this video. So this is the SEO new member quick start. So there's three parts of SEO, especially with the REItheme platform. So the three parts essentially that we have broken down are keywords, content, and links. And SEO can be a lot more complicated than that, but we don't want to make it complicated for you. So we're breaking it down just to those three things. So keywords, content, and links. And we're going to show you what you need to do here in the next week or so if you have time to really tweak your new REItheme website to make it so it has the best results possible in the search engines. And once again, if you don't want to do it yourself, our team can do these things for you for not a very big cost at all. So just keep watching so you at least understand the process of what happens. So first of all, we have keywords. Keywords are essentially, I like to call it knowing what people are looking for. So anytime someone goes to Google, and I'm just going to go ahead and bounce out of here and I'm going to go straight to the internet and kind of follow along with me here. Anytime someone goes to Google and types up a search phrase, so let's just go ahead and go to Google. And I'm a person that's looking for discount properties. I'm a person that's looking for solutions to my foreclosure. And the first thing I do is, how to avoid foreclosure or whatever it is. And you can see Google gives me these suggested searches. And it pulls these suggested searches based on what people are actually typing into Google. So the big distinction that I want you to make right now, and this is going to be huge for you with your website, not only this website, but anything you do. If you're distributing videos on YouTube, if you're using social media, this tip right here alone can make you tens of thousands of dollars if you follow it and really understand it. So the big thing that we need to understand with our websites is that we're not making websites for us. We don't type the content on websites for us. We don't type the content on websites, really to really cater toward exactly what the user thinks should be said. We're catering toward what we know people are already typing into Google to find those solutions. And there's some tools out there that I'll show you that show you exactly what keywords we need to be focusing on. And then what we need to do is we need to put those keywords on our website in a specific way that I'll show you here in this video to make it to where your website ranks better for those keywords. It's really simple process. You'll see how darn simple it is once we get into it. So someone types up how to stop foreclosure in NC, North Carolina, I'm assuming. So then they'll find a page, and it shows how many competing search pages are up here. So for this one's 383,000, which seems like a lot, but it's not that many. And then somebody goes and lands on a website, and the way that the search engines work is usually about 66% of all people all people who do a search term, they'll click on the first result. So the first result will usually get about 66% of the clicks. So let's say this website looked good for you. And you click through to it, you read the website, and then hopefully the website does its job to really help you, help guide you along the process of converting. But what we're going to do is there's a few ways to get your website ranked right here. So if your number one keyword term was how to avoid foreclosure in NC, so North Carolina, you would definitely want to be right here. You'd want to be number one because that's some big business for you. Let's go down here. Here's another website right here. So this one right here is somebody who's doing loan modifications, but they're ranking really well. So they're getting free leads through the search engines. Is it easy? It can be easy. Is it cheap? It can be cheap if you do the right things. But is it something that requires zero work? The answer is no. You definitely have to do a little bit of work to get good rankings, and you have to do a lot of work or spend a good amount of money to get rankings for really competitive search terms. So that is, essentially what someone does when they go to Google to type up to find a solution, essentially. So what we want to do once again is we want to find out exactly what people are typing into Google, and we want to start using those terms. So there's a tool called the Google Keyword Tool. You can go ahead and just Google this, Google Keyword Tool, and then just select the very first result, and it'll take you to a tool like this. It's free, you don't have to pay anything for it. And the really cool thing is Google will tell you exactly what people are typing in. They'll tell you exactly how many people every single month are typing those terms in. So you of course want to target ones that get a good amount of searches per month, but not ones that get so many searches that they're going to be way competitive. Because the really competitive ones, you're competing against other people who are paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month to full-time SEO teams to get them there. So if you want to do a lot more work and maybe hire a full-time SEO person, you could probably get in front of those really competitive terms. But let's say we were going to look at let's look at foreclosure. Let's just see what people are searching based around the terms foreclosure. We go here and you can see right here, so Google is saying that about 2.7 million people every single month are typing just the term foreclosure. But then it gives you all these other little other offshoot terms that people are also typing in that we can look at. So you can see foreclosure consequences gets about 5,400 searches a month. And I'm going to show you how to use these to really boost up your search engine rankings and to get a lot of traffic on your website. So this kind of information right here is perfect for helping you write articles, perfect for helping you find content that you can put on your website. So avoid foreclosure. Avoid foreclosure gets about 27,000 searches a month. Homes in foreclosure. Let's look avoiding foreclosure. Foreclosure prevention. So there's a lot of people looking for ways to stop their foreclosures, and these are the exact keywords that they're using. So what you want to do is do some quick keyword research. If you're in the business of helping people in foreclosure, and let's say you are in Arizona, and you can just look through here and you can tell that, okay, people are typing in the terms avoid foreclosure. Maybe somebody would put avoid foreclosure Arizona, right? So let's go ahead and do show more like this and see what other kind of things it gives us. So avoiding foreclosure, how to avoid foreclosure, lots of searches. Stop foreclosure, so 40,000. Avoid foreclosure California. Let's see, foreclosure consequences, ways to avoid. And you can see right here, this is giving us a lot of information that we can really use really well. Stop foreclosure now. That's a great term that will help you get some good search rankings. So stop foreclosure now, then the name of your city. And by default, I'm going to show you some really cool stuff. By default, with your REItheme website, we by default customize your websites to rank well for certain keywords. For the motivated seller websites, the ones that generate motivated seller leads, we like to by default we customize those for stop foreclosure now, then the name of your city. Or we have 2 or 3 other variations of this based on keyword research that we've done to help you rank for terms like that. So let's say you were in San Diego and you set up your website, stop foreclosure now San Diego, and let's go ahead and go down, and actually one of our REItheme customers ranks on the first page for stop foreclosure now San Diego. So you can see right there, go to their website. It's a brand new website within the last few weeks. They haven't even gone in and customized their content yet. So that's right there, stop foreclosure now San Diego. Let's go to another one, stop foreclosure now Charleston. You can see right here, this is an REItheme customer right there, ranked number 1. They haven't even customized their site yet for some reason, so they're probably not as active in investing as they should be, and they're essentially wasting their number 1 rankings in this. let's see right here. So here's another one of our customers right here. So ranked number 2 for stop foreclosure now, Charlotte. And we can go on and on and on, showing you what these, showing you how the websites rank. But essentially, the big thing with keywords, once again, is you need to understand and know exactly what your business does, and understand and know exactly what keywords that you're hoping to go after. So once again, if your motivated seller website is geared toward helping people stop foreclosure, then you're going to want to make sure you do some keyword research, or keep your motivated seller website like it is, as far as the title tag. And I'll show you what that means here in a second, because the title tag is one of the biggest things that can help you get search engine rankings, but it's one of the simplest. So that's keywords. So I'm just going to go ahead and bounce over to our main demo website. I'm going to show you what to do in your REItheme website as far as the keywords goes. Once you've done some really simple keyword research, or once again, if you don't want to do it, you can have us do it for you guys for not a very big extra investment. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, if you do want to change that title tag, and a title tag is essentially, it depends on the browser you're using, but the title tag is what is set up here, or like down here. You can see right here in Chrome, I have a plugin that shows the title tag there, and there's also another there's an option in Chrome that lets it so where you can see the title tags up here. But essentially, the title tag is what is the name of each page, right? So you want to make sure that the name of your pages corresponds to the keywords you're looking to rank for. So for this main demo website, it's a demo website, and we're not looking to compete for search engine rankings with our customers. But you go to settings, and right here it's the site title. So right now we just have demo site for REItheme. So if we wanted to change this to, let's say, avoid foreclosure Indiana, and then maybe they name it, and then foreclosure prevention, and then the name of your company. That's usually what I like to do, is usually 2 solid keyword phrases. One, they're very short ones, and then the name of the company. And that's a perfect length for a keyword title tag. So if I was to do that, let's go ahead and click save. Then we'll bounce back over to the website, and I'll show you what that title tag looks like. So you can see down here now, it's avoid foreclosure Indiana, foreclosure prevention, and the company name. So what I would be trying to rank for now with this title tag is avoid foreclosure Indiana. A really big mistake that people make is they put an entire sentence in here, or they just put their company name, or they put something that has nothing to do with their actual keywords that they're looking to rank for. So if you have a question at all about the keywords, about what to do with your title tag, email us at support@reitheme.com, or buy a couple hours of our SEO specialist time to really help you get that keyword research down, to really help you get the keywords right on your website. It'll be a really great investment of your time and money. So that's keywords. Let's go ahead and bounce back to the presentation, and that's a biggie. So number 1 is keywords once again. So use those tools. Use the Google Keyword Research tool, or email us and we can help you out. You can retain us for as little as 2 hours at a time, of 2-hour blocks. Really affordable. Our end goal is not to make money on our consulting services. Our end goal is to help you get results with your website, so you stick with REItheme forever. So we're not charging very high rates at all. So number 1, that's, you want to know what people are looking for, and that needs to be what your website is about. The keyword title tags, you need to have those words used very naturally in your actual website, things like that. We also have more advanced guides on each one of these, but these are really great guides for new REItheme users, to give you an idea of what you should be doing here over the next couple weeks if you really want to get the best search engine rankings possible. So number 2 is content. So you want to put out relevant and really solid content, and this is something that a lot of people cringe about because it's work, right? It requires you or somebody on your team or somebody that you hire to actually go and do some kind of work. But I hate to break it to you, but to get the best results, to get a number 1 ranking for a really competitive term that's going to get you a lot of leads, a lot of buyer leads, or a lot of motivated seller leads that can turn into deals that can make you $10, $20, $30, $40, $100,000, it's going to take a little bit of work. But once you get that number 1 search engine ranking, or top 3 search engine ranking, the leads just start coming in. And that's a really, really cool thing. And you never have to pay for those leads once you're there, which is the cool thing. So content. So here's some types of solid content that you can start doing. So write some of these down right now and grab maybe one or two ideas and put it in your content calendar. I'll show you kind of what that means here in a second, to write some content on your website over the next month or two. So blog posts built into your REItheme website. On all of your websites you have a blog if you want to use it. And a blog is nothing more than a place where you can go and write articles. And we have very advanced guides for REItheme members that show you exactly how to write a blog post, how to write a blog post that gets ranked in the search engines, and how to get leads from a blog post. So check out the REItheme tutorials. Market stats. So this is a really great one. You can go to the National Association of Realtors website, look up their stats area, and let's say you're investing in Indiana, in a certain city in Indiana. Go to the National Association of Realtors, pull up the stats for that area, the market stats, and write a quick blog post based on what those most recent stats are. And then using our blog post search engine optimization tutorial that you can find in the members area, that could get ranked really, really well in the search engines for people looking for market stats in your area. And then the cool thing is once you're ranked well for that, someone finds your website, they see that you're an expert in real estate just by seeing that blog post. They join your buyers list. If they're a seller, they join that. If they're a realtor, they want to work with you. So this is how you really use content on your website to generate leads and to make a lot of money. So market stats are a great thing. So that's something you can plug in and do once a month. Just have an assistant or yourself go to the National Association of Realtors website once a month, pull the report, do a quick summary on what the report means to you, and that'll be a good thing for you to do anyway. If you're investing in that market, you want to know exactly what the market's doing, and then write the blog post on it. But make sure the title of your blog post is really geared toward exactly what people are searching in Google for that content. So once again, if you're in Portland, Oregon, and you do a market stats report for Portland, Oregon, go to the Google keyword tool, see what people are typing in for stats, and it could be real estate statistics Portland, Oregon, and name that the title of your post. Real estate statistics March 2012 for Portland, Oregon, something like that. Informational guides. So if you're helping people stop foreclosure, write an informational guide. Write a guide that's how to avoid foreclosure in 5 simple steps, something like that. Or the top 10 websites to help homeowners avoid foreclosure. Make it a really, really great resource guide as a blog post. And then once again, do the keyword research using those simple tools. Find out what people are typing in. So how to prevent foreclosure. That could be a great guide. Write a blog post called How to Prevent Foreclosure in Indiana. And then that way you start to get leads and search engine rankings for that term. Commentary. So just write anything. Write commentary on news, on the real estate market, on whatever. Post those on your blog. Maybe do 1 or 2 a month. News, if there's any real estate news that's relevant, you can write about news. Resources, once again, case studies of deals. So if you're closing deals and you have deals that you can do case studies on, every time you do a deal, film a video or write a blog post about that deal, and then you can essentially search engine optimize the title of that vehicle or of that article once again to, hey, it could be wholesale properties in Indiana, deal number 14 case study. And in that way, you're looking to rank for wholesale properties in Indiana, and then it's going to show a case study of a deal that you just did. People are going to join your buyers list. Information about you or your company. So these are all great pieces of content that you can write and put on your website. I like to just use the blog area of the website to put all this kind of stuff. And the really cool thing is that Google, as part of their new algorithm, it's the Panda update, as part of their newer algorithm, recency of content is a really big thing that they look at. So they look at websites, and if there's 2 websites that look almost identical, and one website posts 1 blog post a week, and the other website hasn't posted one in 6 months, they're going to rank the one that has posted content, that's kept their content fresh more often. They're going to rank that one higher. So if you really do want to rank really, really well in the search engines, you need to do a little bit of work. If you don't like writing, you can hire this stuff out for really cheap. our team can do it, or you can find somebody, a virtual assistant, who's really good at writing, who can write an article for you for maybe 10 or 15 bucks. So for for $100 a month, you can have a few really good articles written for you that keep your website fresh with fresh content so Google likes it. So that's number two. After you know your keywords, then you want to start writing some content. And one thing you need to do too on your content, I'm going to bounce back to the internet really quick. So on your website, let's say, here, I'm just on our main demo website once again. On the websites, it's impossible for us to deliver 100% totally unique content, stock content on every new REItheme user's website. We have hundreds of users, and we can't, of course, create hundreds of different versions of this content ourselves. So we've created a few really, really great versions of each website. So the main company website, the seller website, buyer website. And these get you 90% of the way there. But the problem is Google's got a rule in their search engine algorithm that you'll want to write this down. It's called duplicate content. And what duplicate content is and why this is important to you is duplicate content essentially is where Google looks at websites. And the way that they rank things, they're trying to provide a really great experience, really great search experience to their users. And by doing that, they've discovered that if they serve up 2 or 3 websites that pretty much have the same content, it's not as good of a user experience for their searchers. So what they've done is they have this rule called duplicate content, where they look at multiple websites, and if multiple websites look like they have very, very extremely similar or the same content, they'll look at the website that has the best match, or they'll look at the website that was the one that had that content first. And this isn't a hard and fast rule, because once again, you've seen a lot of our REItheme customers, these ones right here that I just pulled up just by random, haven't changed their content at all. So they're using the exact same website, and they're all getting great search rankings. They're not getting penalized by Google for duplicate content, because by default, we've customized the website with your market when you join. So you can see this one is Charleston. You can see this one is a different city, so a different company name. You can see this one. Let's go ahead and, that's not our website. Let's go to this one right here. You can see this one's Marshall, North Carolina, and then we changed the company's name right there. So we've done some of the work in customizing the sites a little bit so they're not 100% the same. And that's something that we really wanted to work hard in doing, is giving every single REItheme member a really great chance at getting great search results. But it's really up to you from there. So if you want to get the best search results, you need to be diving in and customizing your content a little more so Google doesn't look at your website as a duplicate content website. So that's the next thing you need to do. After you've done a little bit of keyword research, or we've done it for you in our SEO, in one of our SEO packages, then you can go and customize your content a little bit. We're not telling you to go through and change everything, but go through, read through all the content, and you can see where we've made things bold. You can see where we've done some different things, like we bolded the word avoid foreclosure, because that helps to put that keyword in the website, so you can get a little bit of search ranking juice for that. But go through and customize the content a little bit. Go and go to our company page and write a really good page on your company. So if you have some time, upload a picture if you want to. If you don't, just delete these so you don't have to use those. But for sure, I would write in some information about your company, what you do, so there's unique information in there. And the same thing with buy a home, sell a home, or whatever website you're getting. Just browse through the pages really quick and just customize them a little bit so those pages are yours, so the website is yours. Maybe use our stock content for 80% of it, and then go and tweak a little bit more. That way you can really leverage the power of the REItheme platform, so your website and content is extremely unique, and you don't have a chance of being dinged as duplicate content. And once again, if this is something that you don't want to do, don't have the time to do, you can hire our SEO specialists to go through, do the keyword research for you for your market, and write content for you. So if this is something you're interested in doing, email us at support@reitheme.com. If not, it's something you can do really easily. So once again, here's types of really solid content that you can do on your blogs, in addition to going through here in the next week or two and just customizing your content a little bit on your website. So number 3, and this one right here, it's really, really important, but it's the one that you probably need to spend the least amount of time on. I would really focus on the content side of it, on putting great content on your website. But if you have more time, or you have somebody on your team, or you want to hire this out to somebody, building links is a great way to get great search engine rankings, and Google looks at links really, really heavily. So essentially what Google looks at is, let's say another website puts a link pointing toward your website. Google looks at that as a vote, and they're saying, hey, this website is good, and they're linking to this other website, so this other website must be good also. And anytime you can get people linking to your website from reputable websites, Google looks at it favorably. So this is number 3, get other sites to link to your site. So this, once again, this isn't something I would do in the short term. Get your content down, know your keywords, and then maybe over the next year focus on getting some links here and there. But some ways that you can get links are right here. So you might want to write some of these down. If you have an assistant or an intern or a virtual assistant or somebody who works with you, or just yourself, if you want to put an hour or 2 a month on the calendar to do this, that'd be awesome. So you can go on other blogs maybe that are based around real estate or real estate investing or foreclosure or whatever it is. People, types of people that have the same interest as your company. Go find some articles in their website and make comments on them. In the comment area, when you make a comment on blogs, you can usually put in your first name, you can put in your email address, and they usually give you an option of putting in your domain name. So put in your website domain name for your REItheme sites in there with your great comment, and then now Google will go through that link. They'll come to your website and they'll see, hey, this is a link, it's going to this website, and they'll discover your website more quickly, they'll find your new content more quickly, and it could result in better search engine rankings. Another one, a really great one, this is one I've used really, really successfully, is doing guest blog posts on other people's websites. So let's say you're a real estate investor in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and you work with a realtor who has a really great blog in the same city, or maybe in a different city in Wisconsin. Go to your realtor and say, hey, I've got a really great idea for this blog post. It's about the upcoming opportunities in investment real estate in our area, and here's the article. Would you want to post this on your blog? And of course, they can post it on the blog. Make sure that they put a little byline at the bottom of that saying, this article is written by, or maybe put it at the top of the article. It's written by, guest contributor, whatever your name is. Have them link to your website. And that's a great way to build really, really high quality links from high quality websites. So your realtors, see if they have a blog, and see if you can do a really good guest post. Your title agents, your lenders, your mortgage brokers, other real estate related websites, other real estate investment websites, all kinds of different options for finding other websites or blogs that have great content and doing guest posts on them that link back to your website. Write a killer resource that others will want to link to. We've done this really successfully with capital gains taxes. So we rewrote a resource that runs down through the capital gains tax rates for all 50 states in the country. And this one blog post has been linked to probably 50 to 100 times and gets us about 10,000 visitors a month just from this one blog post. So that is the power of what writing a really great resource can do. Write something good enough that it's going to be a great resource that other people will want to link to. And this can give you a lot of traffic. Traffic means more leads. More leads means more deals. And that one blog post can literally make you $100,000 over the next year. I'll link to it from YouTube. So a quick little trick a lot of people don't know, bounce back to the internet. I know this video's last a little bit longer than 15 minutes, but hopefully you're getting some good stuff out of it. So let's go to YouTube. I'm just going to go to our REItheme channel just so you can see kind of what we've done. And here's a video right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to this video and show you a little trick that a lot of people don't know about. So on YouTube, you can write a description in your video, right? So here's the description that we wrote, and you can see right here there's a link back to our website, and this is something that we actually put in. So in the description in a YouTube video or any of the other video sharing websites, you can put a full URL, and we always highly suggest anytime you do a video, put a full URL at the very start of your description. It's got to be the http://www. The whole thing. Otherwise, it won't be a hyperlink. And then put your description. and link to your website. So you'll want to link to maybe your buyer website this time, your seller website next time, maybe a different page on your buyer website. Don't always link to the exact same page from your videos or anything else. And then this way, if someone's watching this video, not only can they click this and it'll take them to your website, but also Google goes through, sees this link, they follow that link, they go to your website, and you get a little bit of a boost in search engine rankings from that. So that's a way to use YouTube and videos to build some links. So you can pay for links if you want. We don't really do that. We just really like to focus on creating great content and doing guest blog posts. It works really, really well. And also in your social media profile. So in your Facebook profile, when you write out your description of what your company does, make sure you put a link in there, a hyperlink. You know, the HTTP, the whole thing. So that is a link to your profile. And once again, Google goes through, sees stuff, and also people click through to those links and go to your website. So those are the 3 things to really get your new REItheme website really, really zinging and humming on the SEO side of things. So some things to do over the next few weeks for the foundation of your website. Once again, you're going to want to determine what you want to rank for. So by default, once again, we by default already search engine optimize your website for a specific term based on your specific city. So if it's a buyer's website, you know, generating buyer's leads, we're probably going to rank you for wholesale properties in whatever your city is in, or discount properties or foreclosure properties in whatever your city is. So that right there is already giving you a boost because we've already done some keyword research and we're already helping you rank for that. But if you want to rank for something different, then you go do your keyword research, find out what you want to rank for, go to your title tag area. If you don't remember how to change the title tag, rewatch this video, or just go to the REItheme members area, type in the search box, type title tag, and there will be a video showing you how to change your title tag. And once again, the title tag is one of the most important parts of getting great search engine rankings. And if you change your title tag to something that isn't something that people are actually typing into Google, then you're going to drop out of the map. So number 2 is the title tag, like I said, so we already described that. And number 3 is customize some of your content on your site so it's unique to you. Don't totally delete everything we've done because we've written the content in a way to where it is search engine optimized, but go through and customize it a little bit. Add in some of your own things, maybe add to the content that we have, and maybe take out a couple sentences here and there that make it yours so you won't get slapped with the duplicate content. Even though the odds of that happening are very, very, very slim already because we already do those customizations with your company name, city, and a few other things, and some other behind-the-scene things that we haven't even talked about to help prevent duplicate content. But this really helps to where you stand apart and ensure that there are going to be no duplicate content penalties. Number 3, after you've done that, after you've set the foundation, you'll never have to do those again, which is the really cool thing. So ongoing, in kind of going backwards, on the foundation stuff, that might take you a total of 2 to 3 hours total to do all that. So don't think it's going to be a full day or weeks of work. It might be 2 to 3 hours total, which is going to be well worth it if you're really looking to be serious in the real estate investing business. If you're not going to be serious in getting leads online, if you're not going to be serious in being a real estate investor, you're probably not going to invest that time. So the choice is definitely yours. But ongoing, after you've got that done, create a really simple content plan. So what we always like to do is we like to start out saying to write 1 blog post a week. So that's 4 a month, and it can be really simple. One of those blog posts, like I said, I would highly suggest doing a real estate market or statistics report in your city. So go to the National Association of Realtors each month, pull up the report for your area, and write a summary and post some of those stats on there, maybe even the download PDF to that report, and post those in a blog post every single month. And make sure you keyword title the title of that blog post based on what people will search in to find that information. So if you were looking for real estate stats in Portland, Oregon, you would probably type up, March 2012 real estate statistics, Portland, Oregon. So that's exactly what you would want to title that blog post. And then carve out an hour a week or so to create that new content. So it's not anything big. To start out, see if we can do 1 blog post a week. That's 4 a month. and carve out an hour a week to do that content. So once again, one of those already can be a real estate stats report that's just basically a summary that you can grab from the National Association of Realtors. Another piece of that could be if you're doing deals, a case study on a deal. Another piece of that is finding resources that you can write about, maybe a foreclosure guide or the 10 steps to avoid foreclosure in Indiana or whatever it is. Just get really creative with it, and this can be really fun. And the big thing is thinking of the big picture. We have blogs that generate literally 30,000 plus visitors from search engine optimization only, and it's all from writing content like this, and we don't write that much. So put the time into, if you're really looking to generate leads through search engine optimization, put the time in. If you're not looking at generating a lot of leads through search engine optimization, that's totally cool, because there's a lot of other ways to drive leads. You can you do pay-per-click traffic. You can, of course, do your postcards, which drive people to your website online. You can do Craigslist. You can do all kinds of other really creative things that drive people to your REItheme website, and then search engine optimization would just be a bonus from there. So just really determine what your plan is. It's not going to be that hard. It's not going to take that much time. It will take a little bit of dedication, though. And once again, if you need help from us, or if you have any questions, email us anytime at support@reitheme.com. If you want more advanced SEO training, visit the REitheme members area and check it out over there, because each month we have to upload new training, and we're building out an SEO training module for you if you want the really advanced stuff to really make things kick butt. If you want our team to do it for you, we can for a really, really reasonable rate. Just shoot us an email at support@reitheme.com. Thanks.